What issues were discussed at your session, please?
The session was about family and marriage, and the core issue was about the decline in the core family worldwide, whereas the core family had been really the center of society and religiosity for years. It has declined where it is no longer the norm. And some of the reasons for why that is and what that is were discussed. And then the latter part had a lot to do with what Orthodoxy has to do in rising to the occasion and accepting leadership for taking this challenge on. Some of the factors that were discussed were the shift from a we and us philosophy of people to an I people and what's in it for me, the gap in socioeconomic status and educational status, the ability of society to work with the increase in homelessness, with the lack of equal opportunity, and really the need to begin to focus in the education of seminarians in a couple of ways. One, not just for those who wish to become clergy, but for the increasing number who are attending seminaries either online or in person to learn more about their faith, and importantly, to become leaders, laity and clergy, in working together as teams to begin to approach this subject and this challenge at the local level. But there's a great need for clergy, including the hierarchy, to be very much involved in the direction this goes in. It took a long time to develop. It's going to take a long time to overcome.
As a network of scholars, how can IOTA help advance these discussions into the future?
I think IOTA has already begun a very important process, one of interdenominational and, I would say to an extent, interfaith communication. And as I roamed around to the various presentations, there's general agreement about this crisis, and you begin to hear different ways of approaching it. I think IOTA needs to keep doing what it's doing and bringing the different jurisdictions, East and West, and Eastern Christianity and Western Christianity, and in more dialogue and communication to share ideas about how do we approach this, what kind of new approaches need to be developed. And I use an example of the Orthodox Leadership Institute that is now getting started in the United States, and several attempts to put together materials to really focus on the group that's the greatest challenge, which are those up to about 35 years of age who are progressively losing or turning their back on their faith.
Thank you very much for your insights.
Thank you.